What's up, guys? HMK here once again, and they added again Nintendo Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. They're not stopping. So they made good on their promise and released a new picture, a brand new picture, another picture of Breath of the Wild, of a beautiful landscape on top of a snowy mountain. We don't know if this is Mount Hylia yet. I want to go ahead and say it's probably not. There's probably another snowy region, because the one snowy region that we saw in the Great Plateau seemed very controlled, very small compared to what we've seen in the trailers, where Link is like on this barren, frozen wasteland of a mountain, and he's just climbing up here. And here we see, like, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a very, very high point, because the sun is either setting or it's either rising. We don't know the directional of where the sun is coming from, or if it's going down or not, because, you know, we don't have a compass on screen. It's just a screenshot. Here we see Link making a little campfire on top of, you know, God knows where, in a big icy mountain. And boy, Link, dude, get some new pants, because I can tell right away those are the worn out slacks or shorts that you get from the beginning of the game, because you can see his skin. Boy, dude, how are you not freezing in this cold without that proper sock control? I mean, but he has the quilted shirt, which is a good thing. You don't really need both a pants and a shirt. But I mean, yo, wear something with boots that wind chill factor, bro. So here we see, you know, piles of snow. We see here we have some snowy grass, grass that was able to survive through the snow. We have a couple of evergreen trees in the background. We have two flags all the way here, so it means this probably is an enemy-controlled area, or it was at least before Link probably cleared it out. What we see here, this little tent, because I really doubt that humans are going to be up in this snowy region at this point in the game with Breath of the Wild, since, you know, humans are on their last legs. You know, Hyrule has been wiped out. I'm pretty sure this might be a small enemy camp, but at the same time, Nintendo confirmed that enemies will travel in packs, and usually they'll have something a little bit bigger than this, or maybe, I don't know, 1, 2, or maybe even 3 Bokumans could, you know, survive out here in this makeshift tent, because this tent looks pretty pathetic. I doubt any human is something that created that, especially since we have the flags all the way to the distance. This kind of tells me that this is probably under enemy rule at one point before Link came and cleared it out and claimed it for himself. At the same time, we're looking at this big mountainous region, or this big mountainous thing next to Link. It looks like it's completely crystallized over with ice. So this is something different. We have not seen something like this on the Great Plateau, near Mount Hylia, or anything like that. Anything of the sort where Link goes to the icy regions, or what we've seen, the icy regions that we've seen up until this point in the game. So this mountain seems to be completely crystallized over with ice. So it tells me, and a lot of people are saying this as well, that this might end up being a dungeon. This might be a place where Link is seeking one of those Hylia statues that we've seen, that Bill Trinan was teasing with that gameplay that we saw at the Video Game Awards this year. That dungeon or temple locations or shrine locations, the big ones, are probably going to be you know, dotted with a Hylia statue, and this statue might be within this mountain or within this giant ice pillar. You know, it probably is not even a mountain. It could just be a giant, you know, pillar of ice. It could just be a giant ice formation that makes up the dungeon, you know, because we haven't really had a, you know, huge big ice dungeon in terms of 3D Zelda games, because in Ocarina of Time, the ice cavern was not optional, but it was a mini dungeon. The Snow Peak temple, the Snow Peak ruins, that was a house in the middle of the ruins. It wasn't really we were going into an icy cavern or whatever. And Wind Waker, that small mini ice dungeon where you have to cool down with the fire arrow. So we haven't really had a big 3D ice temple, a big ice temple up until now. A Link Between Worlds and Triforce Heroes, yeah, but that's the 2D perspective. So if this tells me there's a big ice dungeon, I am ready. So I want to know what you guys think about this picture. I think it looks gorgeous. I can't really tell if this is for Switch or the Wii U, but I will tell you this, when I captured this image from the Nintendo Facebook, it does come out to 720 by 1280. So this isn't true 1080 by 920. So I just want to let you guys know that. So guys, until the next picture that Nintendo decides to grace us with, I've been HMK. Be sure to subscribe for more Breath of the Wild content and goodness. And until the next one, I've been HMK, and I'll check you guys later.